This is possibly the dumbest archery scene I've ever come across. So let's test it. In The Hobbit, Bard the bowman kills a dragon using a bow and his trusty black arrow. But for the films that was too unrealistic. So let's have a look at this one. To start off, Bard's trusty black arrow has been swapped for something the size and weight of a javelin. Which is already a problem, because even a relatively powerful bow doesn't function very well when you're trying to launch something heavy. And by the time you get to something like this, you'd legitimately be better off just throwing it. Which would fit perfectly because his bow has just broken. But instead he decides to jam the ends into some wood, somehow. Which, even if you can find a way to secure it, means you've wrecked the structural integrity, lost most of its power, and because you've made the bow longer, your string... doesn't fit. And finally, having solved all these problems, he makes the shot by resting the arrow on his child. Which, aside from there being other options, and the risk of, that, still wouldn't allow you to aim the shot, because the bow is fixed in position, so the most you can do is adjust where the arrow is pointing. So anything other than a completely straight shot is going to result in the arrow being launched sideways and losing all of its force. And look, I know the setting has wizards and magic and enchanted weapons, but Bard is one of the few characters who doesn't have any of that, and his scene in the book is more plausible, more grounded, and much cooler for it.